Hello, all my Kinvians. First time recording in the new car, but doing a little movie review, and it is currently 12:30 in the morning. Caught a very late showing of Detective Pikachu, and I am going to do a more thorough review of this. That is one of my plans for the channel, is doing more of the actual movie reviews, but I did want to give just my first impressions thoughts here, because I'm not going to lie, I was very pleasantly surprised by Detective Pikachu. I was going in, I was expecting, just some cutesiness. I mean, Ryan Reynolds does an amazing job, but I wasn't expecting a lot. And I think the best way I can put it is that this is one of, if not the most well done video game movies I think I've ever seen. And I mean, by and large, it's not a very, high bar to pass. There aren't a lot of great video game based movies out there, at least none that really come to mind. I know there's a few that are pretty good, but on the whole, I mean, you can tell that so much effort was put into this movie, so much heart and soul was put into this, and it really shows. It comes off so well. And I realize that the movie is based on the video game itself. So, I don't know, for people who have actually played the Detective Pikachu video game, I don't know, maybe you don't find it all that great. Maybe you think it's just kind of a carbon copy. But again, I haven't played that game. In fact, the only mainline Pokemon game I've actually played is the first one. The original, like, red and blue Pokemon on the Game Boy. Other games I've played besides that are Pokemon Go, which doesn't really count, and also Pokemon Snap. I don't think Smash Brothers counts, even though it has Pokemon in it. But yeah, those are the only Pokemon games I've played, so I'm sure that there were a lot of references in this movie, a lot of inside jokes that just kind of went over my head, and fans of the series will get, like people who have been playing the games for a long time. But all the same, as a relative novice, or at least I know the bare basics when it comes to Pokemon, I really enjoyed this. In fact, I think that someone can go into this not knowing anything really about Pokemon, other than, well, I'd say you probably have to at least know what they are. They're Pokemon, pocket monsters, and just the bare basics of what's going on. But there's an intro. In the intro, there's a very short sequence of exposition that really covers all you need to know as far as this movie goes. Yes, there are a few characters that, if you know who they are, that will mean more to you. And by characters, I mean certain Pokemon. Certain aspects will make more sense to you. But on the whole, yeah, it's a cute movie. It's adorable. It does have some surprising language at times, considering how strict Nintendo seems to be at times regarding their properties. There's actually a few cusses in here. No F-bombs or anything like that. The worst you get is hell and damn, maybe a couple of times. But on the whole, it's just a good movie. Again, it's like, because of the cusses, maybe not for the youngest in the audience, but as long as the kid is, I don't know, whatever age you consider okay for the kid to at least hear that a few times in a movie, I think it's a fun family film. It's a fun movie. I would watch this again and enjoy it all the way through once more. Yeah, it's a good movie that I think true fans of Pokemon, people who have been fans of Pokemon for a long time, will thoroughly enjoy. But you don't have to be a longtime fan. You don't have to be a Pokemon fanatic to get some true enjoyment out of this. There was, in this showing, again, it was late, there were 4 people, only one of which was actually a kid. And there were numerous times throughout the movie that I and the other adults and the kid all laughed. Like, the jokes landed, and they're not specific to Pokemon. I mean, maybe a few, because I think there were a few times where I did laugh and the kid laughed, but maybe the others didn't. I don't know. I was really caught up in the movie, so I wasn't paying full attention. But yeah, just, if you're wanting to see this movie, but you're kind of on the fence, I recommend going to see it. I think it is worth seeing, absolutely. If you're not sure, yeah, spring for a matinee, but unless the ticket prices where you live are astronomical, I think that Detective Pikachu is worth full price if you want to see it in theaters. So yeah, definitely gets the thumbs up here. If any of you have seen Detective Pikachu, please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on this movie, because, again, I truly did enjoy it, and I think it is a great little movie. There are some issues that I'm sure I could point out upon further analysis, but as it is, just coming out of the movie, it gets big thumbs up for me. And to say it for like the 5th time, I highly recommend it. So everyone, I hope you have a great day. And again, if you've seen this, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Until next time, I'm Papa Ken. Later days.